Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Part 7 of this little series of optical illusions. The H is in here 4 times. Before I erase this file or delete it, I thought this would be a pretty cool one for just anything. So I'm going to turn my indexing lines back on. If you didn't watch part 5, where we get to this point, you need to really watch it. Now I'm going to select all this. I'm going to hit the shift key and double click on the rectangle, and that put a rectangle around those squares. I'm going to move everything out of the way. You know what? I don't want to nudge that much. Let me change my nudge factor like to 25 and nudge that out of the way. Nudge that out of the way. And see, this way, my square is telling me where I can go. The indexing lines are keeping it at right angles. You know, this won't work with a curve, anything curved, but I just kind of came up with this idea, and here's the pattern it made. It really, on my computer, on my laptop, it really messes with your eyes. I'm going to take a 2-point line, and I'm just going to start drawing random lines, and I'm going to just see what we can come up with. But you have to go from intersection to intersection, and because that way your lines will be at a 45-degree angle when we cross them over. And there's probably a lot more things you could do with this, but I picked H because most of the alphabet isn't gonna work. See, I went too far on that line, so I could either start over or just get the shape tool and fix it. So you need to go to intersection to intersection, and we'll just call this kind of good right there. So I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool now, and I'm going to fill that in, and I'm going to nudge it down. I'm going to take away this. Let me nudge it over and up. And then I'm going to take away my indexing lines. So I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to put this on top of it. And I'm going to go, well, first of all, I'm going to make it, well, it probably would stay there. I'm going to make a copy of that. And you can see that it's on top because the black lines are invisible. So there is our F. Now we're going to take the other direction and put it there. If you didn't watch part 5, you really need to watch it. And I'm going to go back minus front. It took that out. So now when you put them together, look at the pattern it made. I mean, some big jig-jags, some little jig-jags. Let's make let's group that together and Control D, get the two-sided arrow and mirror it. That way they match up. And then from then on, you can, let's see, let's make it with our ratio lock, let's make it 10 inches. And then let's set our nudge factor on 10. Well, really, that'll work. And then we'll grab this and hit the plus key. So after the first time, you don't have to mirror it. Now we are at 5 inches. So I'm going to change my nudge factor to 5. Hit the plus key. But see, you need to mirror this one because see the things don't match up. So when you make that duplicate on this one, Control D, hold down your control button, get your two-sided arrow, and then they match up. And then we've got it set on 5, but you can hit it twice. I mean, look at that. Look at that pattern. And I mean, my eyes are seeing like waves. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and group it together. And then I'm going to hold down the shift key and double click on the rectangle. That put a rectangle around it. And then you could do, you know what? Let's make a copy of this so we can play with it. And let's take the Smart Fill tool and start filling in things. And when we get further away, I hit a line. When we get further away, it's going to fill in more because it's like one of those, see there, one of those hunt and seek type guy deals. But like there's a pattern, there's a pattern, there's a pattern. I'm trying to do every other line. And you could just see that went all the way to the edge. That's why I put that there. Then you could go back and fill in things. I'm not saying you'll ever draw this, but maybe it'll give you a little bit of insight on some other stuff. But you really need to watch part 5 to get it to match up perfectly. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.